What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and just an update to a previous video. You know, I talked about a YouTuber that had a vehicle that they had traded in that they knew was a lemon, and the dealer had it listed for sale, first as a certified vehicle, then once myself and a couple of other YouTubers reached out to Stellantis that have connects at Stellantis, that got pulled down as just a used vehicle. Now, it seems it's been completely removed off their website. Now, I can't confirm what I'm about to say because I obviously don't work at the dealership, but I do have somebody who's a subscriber that does work at the dealership that be giving me a lot of tea. They be telling me everything. So, that said, I also reached out to my source at Stellantis, and they haven't seen anything, at least in the system yet, that there's a new owner. So maybe, and I'm guessing, David Stanley wants to get rid of that football. Either ownership found out what was going on or other and sent it to auction. That's what I'm being told now. So it's going to, you know, Mannheim or ACV or one of the others. Because it's a horrible football. It's something that nobody wants to be tied to. You know what I'm saying? It's not a positive thing to be tied to, for real. So, I mean, this is the crazy part, right? David Stanley could have avoided all of the negative publicity behind that truck, having the VIN number published online. So if anybody Googles the VIN number to find out about the truck and they see all those videos, obviously they're not going to sell them. But they're going to have the same problem at auction. When other dealers and smaller dealers, they do the same thing. At least I did. I Googled every VIN number when I would go to Mannheim first to make sure that there wasn't like photos of it at Copart wrapped around a tree or, you know, things of that nature, because we all know that sometimes at the salvage auctions, they don't report the salvage and you can have a clean title vehicle that's been mangled. It happens. So I think as dealers look at this Ram Rebel SST, a lot of people are it's going to push the price down. And now David Stanley could take a loss on the vehicle. But even if that truck sells at auction for, say, 45 grand, they still made out ahead just because the YouTuber that traded the vehicle in and took a $1,700 a month lease overpaid so much for that lease that the dealer is making out like a bandit. So they're not losing. They're not losing. But I had you guys messaging me about it. Yes, when I saw it did come down off the website, I did reach out to the guy that be giving me all the tea that works at David Stanley. And for David Stanley, you're going to try to figure out who it is. They're not like emailing me from the company email or none of that. So, and I doubt you're going to go through and just collect everybody's phones, but who knows? Maybe David Stanley does that. But one of their people there is actually has some credibility and tells me about all of the scumbag stuff that goes on there. Every time there's a bad deal, every time a bad review gets put, they hit me up. They let me know. So they let me know in this case that the vehicle, I guess, the truck is being sent to auction. It's crazy. Like, dealers really have no common sense these days. I mean, some of these dealers don't have any common sense. It goes to show, and if the ownership sees this video, it goes to show the people you have running the dealership, like your general manager, whoever's doing your internet sales and things of that nature, should have known immediately, like, yeah, we don't want to even put this on the lot. Because the YouTuber also has all of these negative videos about the truck. We don't want this on the lot. Send it to auction. But they're such greedy scumbags that they wanted to try to get one over. And again, they didn't. So, did they send it to auction? Did they trade it out with another dealer? I don't know. I only can go by what the source has been extremely reliable on other deals that we've talked to him in the past that David Stanley has said And they basically said that no, the truck was sent to auction. So there you have it. I'm glad I don't have to talk about that piece of shit anymore. And you don't know if I'm talking about the truck or whatever, but I'm glad I don't have to talk about that anymore. And we can get back to doing what we normally do, which is, dropping some more leaks, which I'm going to be dropping some fire ones here on the CUDA this coming week. I'm taking the weekend to myself after all of this stuff. I've been up for 18 hours, 2 days in a row, following stuff in Congress. I am dead. I am dead. But I am in the fastest growing city in the United States right now, in H-Town, and I'm about to get into some H-Town activities. So for my family that knows me here and follows me for a long time, it's not going to be YouTube activities. So give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.